Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. In the first episode we actually introduced this game and did the tutorial for this game here in Spiral Mountain, the home of Banjo and Kazooie, but also the home of Tooty, Banjo's beautiful sister. However, her beauties aren't a good thing, because of her beauties she got kidnapped by the evil witch Gruntilda, who has plans to steal her looks because she wants to be the prettiest one in this land. However, our heroes, Banjo and Kazooie, have learned how to platform in this game, and they are going to use it to topple the evil Gruntilda's lair. Because of course, reaching her is not going to be easy. There's a lot of challenges to overcome before we're allowed to face her. Let's enter. Oh, poor Tooty. This fine contraption, so I'm told, will make me young and Tooty old. Let me go, you fat hack. My brother will come and kick your butt. Rescue you he will not dare. There are many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Klungo, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch.
Yes, Mistress Grunty. Power is on. Soon be ready.
Banjo! Help!
Okay, it looks like we need to hurry. Let's get started quickly.
And there he is, the fun begins. My tricks and traps, we'll see who wins.
So, it begins. We get greeted by this beautiful picture of Gruntilda herself, extra indicating this is her home. We actually need to get started right over here. Here we can actually find the first world in this game, because of course Gruntilda's lair functions as a hub. This is the first world, Mumbo's mountain. To open the door, you'll need to find the jigsaw picture with an image of this area on it. Have a look around. It can't be far away. Indeed, it's right to the right of it. Here we actually find a picture that will open the world. Throughout this game we will find these kind of pictures that will open up the worlds. And we can do that by standing on this little switch. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces.
I don't think we have found any of those yet.
I think I saw one near the lair entrance. Come back when you found it.
No, don't step on it again. You can actually speed up the text by holding the button, as you can see. It will start talking faster. Unfortunately, you can't skip the dialogue. Just be smart enough not to step on the switch again. But yeah, the main collectible in this game is actually going to be the jigsaw pieces. And here we can actually find the first one. One that is already required to enter the first world.
Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing.
Okay, that is one. There's many to follow. Oh, there's actually a different pathway here, leading to a different area of the lair. However, it's a steep slope, so as you can see, we actually cannot access this area quite yet. No matter what we try, we will always slip down again. So apparently we're not allowed to go in there yet, forcing us to go in here. No matter what your plans are, you have to go in here first. And now we do have a Jiggy, so let's go and put it in the picture.
We've got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy. Great. To fill in the missing spaces on a picture, press A. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave.
But of course we do want to use it, because we want to enter World 1.
That's it. The picture's complete.
And the door to Mumbo's mountain is now open.
That was such an easy fit. The others may just test your wit.
Yeah, she's right on that. Don't expect any worlds to have only one jigsaw piece required to enter it. Of course, later it's going to be more complicated. There are 3 new moves to learn in this world. Find my molehills and I'll explain. Aha, so even in the worlds, there's still new moves to learn. We can actually step on this pedestal over here to leave the world. However, we've just got started, so let's stay in here for now. And the first thing we're going to collect here is this guy over here. A new type of collectible. Let's go see what this actually is. Yippee, you saved me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a Jiggy. Okay, these guys are apparently a mechanic in order to get Jiggies. We need to find 5 of them in each world, and they are worth 1 Jiggy. But okay, behind this little rock over here, we can actually find another new type of collectible. Me, Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo magic. Okay, still missing the context for that, but remember, it's a Mumbo token, used for some kind of magic. The next collectible we find in this game are the music notes. I am a note, 1 of 100 on each world. Collect us to open the note doors. Okay, this is apparently a bigger collectible. There's 100 of them in every single world. And they are indeed used in order to open up the note doors in Gruntilda's lair. So if we want to advance through Grunty's lair, we don't just need jigsaw pieces in order to open up the worlds. We also need notes in order to even get to the worlds. Because note doors are also going to be blocking our progress the moment we get further and further in Gruntilda's lair. So better make sure to pick up as many notes as you can find in all of the worlds. Okay, sometimes you can actually also find these guys. And he was about to start dialogue, I did not expect that. However, I can also explain it, of course. As you can see, the moment we destroy these guys, they drop 3 honeycombs. And therefore, they basically function as health recovery. Okay, up these stairs we can actually find the first molehill, I'm pretty sure. Because I want more moves. Obviously we can't complete this entire world normally. We actually need the new moves that we can find in this world. And here is actually the first one. The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold the right trigger and then press the left trigger. Continue to hold the right or left trigger while moving Kazooie around with the left stick. Go practice. Okay, the moves are already starting to become complicated now. No, wrong button. The moves always get me in this game. But this is correct, this is the Talon Trot. As you can see, Kazooie can now move around. Her time of being helpless in that little backpack is over. She can also do the moving now. And the plus side when it comes to Kazooie is not just the fact that she's faster than Banjo, but we also have the ability to climb steep slopes now. Like this one. If Kazooie actually lands on one of these slopes, she will not slip down. Sea bottles, her chicken legs are good for something. And up here we can actually find a couple of things. Most of all, music notes of course. And the third Jinjo. There's also another Mumbo token down here. Also bring that along. And in the middle of this Stonehenge we find the first Jiggy of the stage. You must search for 10 of us on each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. Okay, there's 10 of these in every single world apparently. Let's remember that. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stand on the exit path. Yeah, I already explained that, Bottles. Okay, here we find another new type of collectible. We're the eggs. Kazooie can learn to use us as ammo. Okay, apparently that is a weapon of sorts. These blue eggs. However, we currently lack the proper ability to use them already. For that we need to find one of the 2 remaining molehills first. Okay, there's a lot of these large termites running around here. Let's see what's in here. Hey, ugly! No bears allowed in Ticker's Tower! Okay. I'm not going to listen to that. I'm still going in. Okay, this is a steep slope, so Kazooie needs to take care of that. However, here we find a slope that is too steep, even for Kazooie. So, this is a no-go area. Even the Talon Trot can't help us here. But we can bring along the Mumbo token that's in here. Let's see what we can find up here. Okay, looks like a little bit of an ancient village area. Most important thing here is the next molehill. So let's go talk to Bubbles again. I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air and press the right or left trigger to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor. Gulp. I don't like the sound of that, Banjo. Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Go away. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Just trying to kill an enemy that was trying to kill me. Get out of my face. But okay, what Bubbles just taught us was basically the ground pound of this game. Once we're in the air, we can actually press one of the triggers in order to slam down like a ground pound. And we can test it out on all of these huts in this area in order to get some rewards, because obviously we can slam these into the ground. Okay, here's some more eggs that we still can't use. But at least we have a couple the moment we can start using them. Okay, this one's just an enemy. Hey, what are you doing? I was living here. Okay, here's Jinjo number 4. Already have 4 of them, only 1 more to go. Yippee, you've collected enough notes to break the first note door spell. Okay, nice to know. Apparently the first note door is 50 notes. So you only need half of them in this world in order to reach World 2, basically saying. But once you've destroyed all of the huts, we will find a Jiggy, which is the second one in this stage. Okay, dialogue does not get triggered again, so that one is lost forever, it seems. Okay, before we start talking about Mumbo, because we are still short 1 Mumbo token before we can actually talk to him, let's go down this hill. Do remember to use the Talon Trot, because obviously you will slip down normally. And here we can actually find a lot more notes. This is a 100% Let's Play, so obviously I'm going to go for all of the notes. Even though in this first level we technically only need 50 in order to advance. But I will collect all of them. Same deal with the Jiggies, of course. On this hill we find Jiggy number 3. Okay, final 3, and this should be all of them. Okay, we're pretty much done up here now. But before we go down, there's actually a little bit of an alcove in this area over here. This is actually a type of hill we cannot walk on, so this one we actually need to fall into ourselves. And the moment you do, you will actually find another honeycomb piece. Also, those you can find in the worlds. Okay, now let's go check out this hill. Yeah, there's also still stuff here. More notes. And that's not all. The final Jinjo is also here. And the moment you've collected the 5th one, he will also drop a Jiggy like promised. Okay. Don't get used to this, because obviously in later worlds it's going to be a lot trickier finding all 5 of them. World 1 is basically the tutorial world of this game. Being pathetically small and therefore being pathetically easy. Okay, here we've already been. So let's go down here now. With still only 4 Mumbo tokens, we're basically forced down here. And here we find a giant ape. Let's go see what his deal is. There's also a couple of orange switches here. Grr, this Konga's tree. Me hit bear with oranges. Hey, that's not nice. It's much nicer if you start hitting these switches. Hey, don't touch Konga's blocks. Yeah, I do want you to touch them because it will give me something. Grr, clever bear find Konga's gold. You don't have to be that smart in order to figure that out. Hey, don't hit me in the cutscene. That's even ruder than hitting me normally. However, this ape here is not the only monkey we can find in this area. Chimpy hungry, wants orange now, feed Chimpy. Obviously, the small little chimp is no match for this big ape over here. He's hoarding all of the oranges. However, we are Banjo and Kazooie, the heroes. We can actually help him, because as you can see, from a distance it's a little bit easier to see. There are oranges hanging on a tree in such a way that we can actually collect them.
Hey, that conga's orange. Put it back.
Yum, oranges are nice. Yeah, especially for chimps. Big guy only uses them to throw them around, so this is a more practical use. Oh, Chimpy like conga's orange. Chimpy help fat bear and bird. Hey, who are you calling fat? I thought the name calling was exclusive to Bottles and Kazooie. Okay, here's Jiggy number 6. Let's get up here now, because there is another molehill to find. Time for the buzzard to learn the ancient ways of the egg. I'm listening, beetle breath. Hold the right or left trigger and then press Y to shoot an egg out of your mouth. Hey, that sounds cool. Anything else? Sure. Press B instead and you can shoot them out from behind. Jeez, that sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked. Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the left stick to aim while you're crouching. Exciting, huh? Oh no, word puns. Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world. Yeah, like promised, there were 3 molehills in this world, and this was the final one. But okay, we've got plenty of moves now that actually work with the trigger buttons. So allow me to get confused by them a lot. We can shoot eggs now, as you can see. So let's go start using that immediately. By pressing the right buttons. This is the backflip. And remember, we can also shoot eggs from behind. Where eggs are supposed to come from a bird. And also remember, can actually recollect them before they are actually destroyed. Also a neat little trick to remember. But okay, here's the 5th Mumbo token, which we actually need. And if we go even further, we can actually find a new type of collectible, the Grunty switch. Obviously, we need to press them. And if we do, a Jiggy will appear on the overworld in Grunty's lair itself. Currently, we can't grab it yet, but that's something that will be solved in a minute. First, let's go start using our egg shooting for the first time. Because obviously we can use it here. We didn't learn it here for nothing. There we finally go. Okay, here we have a good vantage point to Conga. And we obviously want to shoot him.
Me safe here. Bear can't hit conga.
Yeah, egg hurt Conga. Yeah, be careful. The moment you hit him, he will actually start throwing oranges at you. So do make sure you avoid him. The moment you're safe again, you can shoot another one. And after 3 hits, he's down.
Bear beat conga. Me give prize to bear.
And he drops a Jiggy as well. Thank you very much. Our business with the monkeys here is now concluded. Now, that was everything. So let's get out of here before we get squished by oranges again. And let's move back to the top of the hill where the village was. Because there's one more thing we need to take care of in this world. And that actually involves the Mumbo tokens. But we need 5 of them before we can actually interact with it. But okay, now that we have the egg shooting move, we can actually also interact with this totem pole over here. And if you look closely, you will actually see there's a collectible in it. Let's go see if we can find a way to collect it.
We Juju, Mumbo's totem pole. Feed us with nice blue stones.
His definition of nice blue stones is my definition of eggs. Shoot them in their mouths. Not per se easy because they spin around. And even faster the moment more of them disappear. However, remember not to hit the final one yet. Because we want to use it as a stepping stone to collect the 2nd honeycomb piece. And only then we want to take care of the final one, which will drop a Jiggy. And don't worry if you accidentally screw this up, the totem pole will respawn if you leave the level. So you can try again. In the eye of the Mumbo skull we can actually also find the Jiggy. And then the Mumbo skull is officially the only thing we can still do. So let's go see what this mysterious place is. And how it uses the mysterious Mumbo skulls, the Mumbo tokens that we have been finding throughout the stage. This is also a pretty famous aspect about Banjo-Kazooie. Mumbo Jumbo the Shaman and his magic. So let's go greet him for the first time. And he's just as lazy as Banjo, it seems. Wake up, sir. Me, Mumbo, best shaman in all game. Can help Banjo and filthy feathered one. Watch it, hot boy. Mumbo's magic tokens hit by witch. Find tokens and Mumbo help you. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press X to see mighty Mumbo magic. Okay, this guy can use magic for us, it seems. But like I promised, he does require Mumbo tokens before you actually are allowed to do so. 5 of them in this case. And this is what it will do for us. It will transform us. Mumbo's magic free to change back. Now come when ready. Termite bit small, but not bad for first spell. Mumbo practice needed. He transformed us into a termite. Interesting. Also something we can play around with. As you may remember, there was actually a termite hill quite near here. And as a termite, we can actually go in here. There was a hill that was too steep for Kazooie, even with the Talon Trot. But the termite can climb everything. So this area is no longer a problem. As long as we jump in time. Yeah, there we go. Hello, my fellow termite. Hey, where did you get those shorts? I want them. You found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. Okay, we're done with that collectible, it seems. Let's go to the top of this hill. Because obviously there's something to do here. There's one up here apparently. Make sure not to fall while grabbing it. And here we can find the final jigsaw piece in this world. And this jingle is there to indicate the world is completed. You found all of the jigsaw pieces. Give me that cool backpack or else. Okay, I think we're not welcome here anymore. However, we don't want to change back into Banjo and Kazooie and leave the world. We actually want to leave the world as a termite. Because as you may remember, the moment we pressed the witch switch in this world, a jigsaw piece actually appeared at the top of this mountain over here. And only the termite can climb it. And that way we can get the second Grunty's Lair Jiggy. And you don't have to worry about going back into the stage to change back. You can also just walk away from the world. As you can see, Mumbo will give you a warning. If you go too far away, the magic will run out. And you will change back out automatically. So if you're completely done with the world, you can use that to pretty easily turn back into Baron Bird. As you can see, the transformations you cannot bring along to the rest of the lair. However, with that we are done with the first world. As you can see, Mumbo's Mountain, 100 out of 100 notes, 10 out of 10 Jiggies, and 2 out of 2 Honeycomb pieces. That is what you're after in every single world, including this first one. So, see you folks next time when we continue in Grunty's Lair, and perhaps even find World 2 and tackle that. So, thanks for watching, and see you folks next time in Banjo-Kazooie's adventure. Treecks out!